Hey, this is Val, and I'm driving across town, and I have some feelings and thoughts I want to express. I've been really trying to get them out for a few days, and it's just like there's a few feelings, some emotions, some ideas, concepts, but it's not all coming together in one beautiful expression. And so I thought about going live, and then I thought, no, I just want to talk about this by myself and allow whatever to come out and see where it goes. So here's what I want to share. I'm clearing just now, just as I begin to open up here on this recording. So I'm super emotional today and yesterday, and I can pinpoint the source of some of the emotions for sure. I have some relationships that aren't fulfilling me all the way. And I say some because it's not just one person or something. It's, when we're in a certain place, we call in things, and then we may receive the answer, that the actual physical manifestation of what we called in a person or a relationship. And the relationship may serve us for a time, and then we may find that we begin to not resonate with what we created from a different place as we expand into a stronger sense of self and a more deep understanding of who we truly are and what we truly desire. And as we expand, we realize that, okay, well, this isn't totally working for me over here, and this thing over there isn't really working for me either. And if you're really pushing rapidly and digging deep and investing a lot in money and time and process to really jump wholeheartedly into this process of transformation and receiving and expanding and giving and all of it, you're going to find that all of a sudden you have a lot of stuff at once that you're supposed to change and that you're supposed to get rid of. And ironically, as you're doing all this digging deep and this energy shifting, that's when you start to feel all these deep wounds and traumas coming up for more love. And so you want more love, and we think by reflex, let me go to that thing that I know will make me feel loved. Whether it's sugar, I've been eating a lot of sugar lately. Whether it's wasting time watching programs that don't necessarily do anything for us. Whether it's going in and having relations with people that maybe aren't people that we want to spend all of our time with, and on some levels they meet certain needs, but not all. Whether it's a friendship or a romantic or sexual relationship, we allow people in our lives that we know aren't necessarily taking us towards our aligned and centered place of being, but they provide us some level of love and comfort. And it can feel scary to let those go. It can feel emotional, and I'm experiencing that a lot over these weeks that I've begun this new spiritual program that I've joined, and they're working on me and shifting my energy with all kinds of different methods, and I'm clinging a little bit to my comforts right now. And I'm not surprised because I just went through a lot of suppression and fear and guilt and all that stuff. I'm just starting to feel good, and then here we go digging again. So I keep thinking that in expressing this, truths will come to light about what's on the other side of releasing these emotions, these fears, these griefs, these wants and desires, that switching, fulfilling them from outside to filling them from myself. And some of the ideas that have been coming up are about, obviously about worthiness. And here's what I came up with today. When we let go of someone that doesn't, we can see clearly, okay, this isn't aligning with all of what works for me. There's a moment that you have to acknowledge disappointment, being let down. In those moments, feeling let down and disappointed that you didn't receive what you thought, was there when you first began the relationship, or, allowed yourself to open up to this energy, and then having to let them go because it's not working, feels like evidence that you're not worthy. That's how it feels to me. Oh, I have to let this person go and that person go. The old version of me wants to resonate with, I never get what I want. I'm not worthy of a fully rounded relationship. I only get bits and pieces, and I'm not capable of giving everything, so I'm not capable of receiving everything. So this is as good as it gets, and now I'm even letting this go, and I'm just gonna be alone, and nobody's gonna love me, and I'm gonna realize that I am a loser or whatever. I can't even say the words that, and this is what happens, I guess, when you finally really let it out and speak it. Instead of it running around like a deep, dark little energy in your body and mind that's harassing and teasing and taunting and protecting you, when you speak the words, they do sound ridiculous, because there's part of you that knows that it's not true. I'm not a loser because I'm taking time to notice what doesn't work for me, and I'm not a loser for standing up for what feels good to me. I'm not a loser for choosing to have spent time with something that felt so attractive in the first place. And I'm not just speaking about romantic relationships in case you think that's what this is about, because there's some of that energy in there, but it has to do with work too, and what kind of clients I'm working with, and what kind of messages I'm delivering, and what kind of food I'm putting in my mouth, and what kind of physical activity I'm choosing to do and be. There's so many ways that you can stop and look at yourself and your life and your experience and choose what lights you up and nourishes you and blows you up to beautiful, the beautiful that feels good to you. There's so many ways to just be comfy and scared and guilty and angry and stick with what isn't already working for you. So this is a message to myself. This is a message to you, my love drops. This is a message. This is a message. And mostly, I trust that in sharing this, whatever it is that they're guiding me to express is coming through, and that you've received it. I hope it means something to you, and I love you, and I'm grateful to be sharing this journey with you. All right, love drop. I'll catch you soon. Bye.